and as promised, in fact, we've been telling you this for a couple of days but never found the time. But today, finally, we are addressing the issue. We are bringing you a live demo for crash test of TataSafari. Does that remain intact? Well, Kranti Sambhav clearly has something to say. Watch.
Have you ever wondered how safe your car truly is? If so, then you've likely heard about the NCAP star ratings, a topic of discussion among both Indian customers and manufacturers. Those dramatic slow-motion videos of cars crashing into walls are part of NCAPs, a program that assesses new car safety. Based on how cars handle the forces during a crash, they receive a star rating. Today, we are taking you behind the scenes of a live crash test at Tata Motors Lab to see what goes on.
Interesting case study how your corporate vision can turn into your brand if you keep at it, keep working on it over the years. And this is what safety is for Tata Motors. Right now we are at Tata Motors crash test facility and we are going to watch this live crash testing of Tata Safari at this facility. We'll also try and understand what kind of mechanism goes behind this whole testing, what are different areas, what are the preparations, how these dummies work and how exclusive are they, and how do you capture this crash which lasts for maybe a couple of milliseconds.
Independent agencies like Global NCAP and our own Bharat-NCAP conduct these tests in state-of-the-art facilities. High-speed cameras capture every detail, and cars are awarded points based on their performance in three key areas: Adult Occupant Protection (AOP), Child Occupant Protection (COP), and Safety Assist Technologies. Bharat-NCAP assigns star ratings from 1 to 5, with 5 being the highest. To achieve a 5-star rating, manufacturers like Tata Motors strive for the highest possible points in each category. For example, a 5-star rating in adult occupant safety requires a score between 27 and 32, while a 5-star rating in child safety requires a score between 41 and 49.
So this Tata Safari is going to be crash tested today in front of our eyes, and before we do that, before this car is all crumpled up, let's take a look at the settings where crash test is going to happen. First of all, this barrier, which is looking metallic from outside, it has this concrete wall behind it, and then this rig which has this blue attachment. This represents another car coming from opposite direction, and this test will be called offset frontal crash test. So you can see the dummy inside and child seats. This is also fitted with 5 high-speed cameras on the inside and 10 high-speed cameras on the outside.
Dummies are crucial to these tests, and their cost reflects their complexity. Each dummy can cost around 2.5 crore rupees depending on the number of sensors it carries.
Integral part of any crash test are these dummies, and you can see different size, different shapes of these dummies. And very interesting thing about these dummies is they're very expensive, 2.3 to 2.5 crores, and they're fitted with almost 42 sensors. You can see these wires going from head towards the back, and then to the sensor, and then you have sensors in the hands and legs, and you have a dummy for 1.5-year-olds also. You must be wondering why these dummies are so expensive. So reason is these sensors. They are high precision machines and calibrated for impact up to 100 G within 3 to 4 milliseconds, and these are the sensors which are fitted in different parts of these dummies. For different tests, you have different kind of dummies. For example, this is for side crash test, and the sensors are fitted in a very different manner. They need to be stored in a very specific temperature and humidity zone, which has to be between 18 degrees to 22 degrees, and humidity should be below 70%.
While the actual crash test only lasts a few seconds, extensive preparation takes 3 to 5 days. You might be wondering how many crash tests happen before a car launch. The answer might surprise you. Before reaching the crash test stage, numerous simulated and physical tests are conducted. This lab includes a servo acceleration sled test facility as well. Here, engineers use simulators and rigs to create crash-like scenarios, testing everything from seats and harnesses to dashboard materials and infotainment systems, ensuring they don't cause injuries during an actual crash. Only after these rigorous simulations are cars finally taken for the real crash test. Last year alone, Tata Motors conducted nearly 150 real crash tests, highlighting their commitment to safety. After understanding the entire process, we can imagine the thousands of simulator tests, calibrations, and modifications happening behind these real tests, all with the goal of achieving higher scores and the 5-star rating.
Interesting. So next time you go buy a car, look out for the rating on these tests. That should tell you a little something about which car is actually safe. So thanks to Kranti for bringing us that report.